Collie.
Yeah, I was quite pleased. In 2016, we had to say goodbye to a beloved family pet, Robbie. He was a clever little guy, but also very cheeky. I remember walking back into my studio one day and there he had tore up half my newspaper. Today, I'm going to immortalise him and then gift that painting to Maria, his owner. So let's see how I go. Okay, this is a little bit of a trip down memory lane for me because little Robbie's been gone for a little while now, but this is actually my third version of Robbie. And I think he's also the third dog that my mother-in-law's had. But to a degree, he's possibly the most paintable because of the tonal contrast. But the tricky part is his fur. He's a Bichon Frise, so when his hair grows, it gets quite curly. So that was one of my biggest challenges, was to not overwork it and not aim to put too many of the little dots and dashes and highlights. So I made sure I unified the whole shape with sort of a shadow, mid-tone, got those darks in for the eyes and nose and just in between the legs there. And then it was a matter of then making sure that we didn't really sort of go for broke with the small shapes. So that's where the bigger brush is always handy. We can always put in detail but still keep that nice broad sense working. And I'm using plenty of the rag as well, so to rub out where and when I need, especially on sort of the paws, the nose, a little bit up on the head and a little bit on the body. That's where we'll really be sort of looking to drive the narrative. But so Robbie was the first of the 3 rescue dogs from the pound, and he was a gorgeous little guy. And I was never really a dog or cat person, but now in the last 15 years, I think I've had 3 dogs and 2 cats in my life. And I've painted now most of them, but yet to do sort of Ricky and Rocket. So I'll get to them at some stage. But now, time to sort of bring in some of the smaller shapes. And I think what I've found over the years, that I do tend to struggle with softer edges. I think I would almost describe my work as a hard-edged impressionist. So I like hard edges of buildings, one edge up against another one where I can really drive the visual narrative. So that's actually why this was such a marvellous little experiment and exercise ultimately, was to improve. That's why I've tried never to run away from a weakness. I've always looked for ways to improve it. Because with most things, like foliage is traditionally a bit of a weakness for most painters, if not everyone. So I really pushed myself to learn how to paint foliage. And it's not the way, it's probably more a way that I've figured how to paint foliage. So this was a little bit the same, sort of how do I capture all that fur, but definitely keeping the viewer's eye on Robbie's nose, his eyes. He had such lovely sympathetic eyes. And now with the benefit of hindsight, you sort of, where we did get to spend, even though we didn't have Rocket for as long, unfortunately, we had a lot of time with Rocket, who was a black and tan little dog, so he was quite different. But I'm liking how the face is coming along. I always have to watch like with a umbrella, if I get the shape of his head symmetrical, that's always a tricky little one. But we're just pushing that paint around. And this actually little blanket was actually Alex, my co-conspirators' little baby blanket. So it's kind of two things in one. Really, it's Robbie and painting Alex's little bunny rug, I think they would call them. So yes, just putting all those little dots and dashes in, making sure that I don't overwork it. When you're so emotionally invested in a painting, that's extremely easy to do. But I think it's ready for the big reveal. I can't wait to see her reaction. Coming this way, Maria. This is the latest piece that I've been working on. It's a little different. It's the little guy.
Oh, golly.
Yeah, I was quite pleased. Yeah, so no, it came out really well. Did you want to come up and have a quick, a closer look?
Oh, darling boy.
Yeah, I've actually made it the same size. That will fit in one of your the frames if you want to just swap one of them out.
Yes,
yeah.
Oh, Jesus, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a bit of a challenge actually getting the fur.
Yeah, but that's
to
what
work.
the artist wants, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you don't want it too easy, but yeah. So no, it was really marvelous how it came out, and
Beautiful.
glad you love it. So.
Oh, love it.